It's great to see you back with that Seahawk logo on you. Did you think at this point last year that you'd ever wear this logo again, Bobby?
Not at all. I thought we were gonna be doing shows, for a long time until I decided to retire. But
Right.
here we.
So walk me through because we haven't spoken since then. How did the bridge get repaired, Bobby, for you?
I mean, personally, it was never. I don't think it was ever broke. I
Mhm.
think it was more professionally. I didn't. I think it wasn't handled the right way. But personally, we was always cool, and so when everything kind of went down with the Rams, and there was an opportunity for me to come back. It just made sense.
And I'm sure it made sense the minute you started walking around town, right? I mean, people must have been flocking up to you right away to just say, welcome back, welcome home. Right, Bobby?
Oh yeah, they definitely was very, very welcoming throughout the city. And it was even before that, when I was kind of floating around, they were kind of saying like, "So when are you coming back?" Um, so I felt the love from the city. Obviously, my teammates pushed for me to come back, and so that's a dope feeling.
Okay, so when was the last time you paid for a meal in Seattle? Let's be honest. Let's be straight up here, Bobby.
Nah, I still pay for a meal. 'Cause I think when people do a service, they should get paid for it. You know what
Very
I mean?
good. I appreciate that. No, I do appreciate that. But you've had stuff sent to tables, right? I mean, people send stuff over to you all the time. That must happen for you,
I've
Bobby.
had yeah, I've had some stuff or appetizers. I'll take some appetizers.
Okay, very good. Well, it is, again, speaking on behalf of all the 12s of who I know and friends to see you back. And then it's just great to see you wearing that number right in the middle of it. What was that first game? I know it didn't work out well against the Rams on the scoreboard, but coming out of the tunnel for the first time, what was that like for you, Bobby?
It was amazing. I think we ran out in the preseason, and we didn't have all the fans there yet, and it was nuts. So that first game, it was probably one of the loudest cheers I've ever received, ever got from just everybody, even my teammates. It was really cool to kind of run out and kind of be back in the flow of things and be back in just experience, Lumen Field again. And I think I've said this before, but my last play before I left to the Rams wasn't a pleasant one, and so to be in a position to write that is a blessing.
Well, speaking of writing things, the team after week one going into week two and doing what you guys did in Detroit, what was that lead up to that game like for you in that building, Bobby?
Yeah, I mean, I think there was a lot of disappointment from how we handled that game. We definitely felt like we didn't play our best ball against the Rams, and so we were going into playing a very, very hot team, a team that just beat the defending champions at their place, and they were coming in for their home opener. And we just had to make sure everybody was right and understanding what the task at hand. And it's a long season.
And obviously, Geno was there, before you left, and now you return, and Geno is the man as the quarterback of this team. What is different about him now that you've been around him as the starter, Bobby? Anything at all?
Um, Not necessarily, honestly, because before I left, I used to say it a lot, but you watch him prepare, you would have thought that he was the starting quarterback, just the way that he prepared. It's just on Sundays, it was Russ's job. So I think that was the difference. Was I think the preparation was the same, but he got the opportunity to actually play and show what he was about, and the stuff was kind of catered towards the things that he likes, the things that he wants to throw, the things that he wants to do within the offense. So I would say that's probably the difference is the offense was catered around what he wants to do and what's good for the team, and just his command of the offense, command of the huddle, the way he carries himself throughout the building, it's contagious.
And Pete is the same, right? He hasn't changed a lick, Bobby, at all, or
Yeah,
what?
maybe a few more gray hairs, but outside of that,
That's
he's
it.
the same person.
Well, I saw him. It looked like he was running a West Coast offense during the summer. I saw him out there rolling to his right, throwing in the end zone. I saw all those videos, Bobby. What'd you think?
Yeah, so they put these clip out, right, and
Hmm.
they show all his good plays, but they don't show none of the other plays that happen,
Like what? Like what?
interceptions and drop balls and stuff. So after they put that clip out, I think he threw like 14 interceptions the next time he came out
Did
there.
you get him once, Bobby? Did you get him? Did you get him once?
Sure.
Did you pick him once?
For sure. For sure. He was sending blitzes and too. Like, he was running, but he not going to run after, run faster than us.
That's what I was about to say. Again, it was fun to see him rolling out and stuff like that. And, but you're a prideful man. Even those mirthful videos, you don't want that to be splashed onto the defense, right? At all.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was just all fun and game. It was funny. He does it. He's been doing it for 11, 12 years since I've been here. So it's every Friday he comes out and he likes to throw the ball around, move around a little bit, and it's fun.
So you've been around some teams, obviously for the Seahawks, who have won it all, who have gone deep in the playoffs. What do you sense about this one right now? I know it's just 2 weeks in, but there's a lot of talented kids, and obviously what you guys just did in Detroit shows the depth of what you saw last year from this team inside. The heartbeat still beats pretty darn strong, Bobby. What do you make of that?
Yeah, I feel really good. I mean, I think, like I said, the first game didn't go the way we wanted to, but we definitely had a good game against Detroit, and it's trying to find a way to capture that energy, capture that style of play every single game. And I think that's what we're learning how to do. But I definitely feel like we got the guys that care, the guys that want to get that done, and it's a good group of guys to be a part of.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.